cash. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way.
Lost it, but held on to by Flowers, who will take the Ravens, obviously in first place in the AFC North. Mitchell to the end zone. Lamar Jackson leading the troops and what have you. Penalty kick. Goal. Keep in mind, the list is fluid. The list is fluid, as always.
All right. We already touched on this a little bit when we were talking about the Cleveland Browns. But who is the best team in the AFC North at the moment? It's the Baltimore Ravens.
Without doubt. Browns might have the number one defense, but before that, they beat the number one defense. So, just because Ravens lost to the Browns don't take away. Like the Ravens
told y'all the Browns was going to win that game.
Just like the Ravens always, all the Ravens losses has been the Ravens beating themselves this year. They've had leads in all 3 games they lost. So, it's not like y'all was losing the whole game and had to come back. Like they said on first take, the Ravens have led the most of any team in the league this year. They've only trailed by like a total of 28 minutes all season.
And they always get off the hot starts
So
every time.
Like Lamar's playing sensational. To me, he's, again, one of the front runners for MVP. I mean, as far as the QB, but to me, it's a couple people that should win the MVP over the QB. I'm tired of that shit.
It's always got to be the quarterback.
But this season is crazy. It's starting to look like that 2008 season when I said Peyton won MVP when they started drafting for and ended up going 12-4.
I mean, leave it to Darren. I always go back to a previous year.
It's starting to look like that season. The way the play is.
You can go off of the what ifs and the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, like they do, like the professional analysts do, and be like, "Well, if Barrow's doing this, then they'll be this." Or if
they always
Pickett, but
say
I'm going
that.
for right now.
Yeah, at this moment.
What I see going forward, even when a loss comes in, I'm not going in the next week like, damn, Ravens just lost to the Browns. They going bad. They needed that game. No. Now, people like the Steelers and the Bengals to the Texans, they needed that. Those are the people like, so when I look at it from that point of view, Ravens, Josh out best team, and they look, if they get that bye, gotta watch out, because I also feel like that flock, them fans been helping them this year. They've been litty. That's why I've been thinking helping them get to them leads. I don't know what the hell they be doing in the second half.
Before you go, Don, me and my homie Bernard was talking about that too. We was like, have the Ravens ever had the number one seed with a first round bye before? And we started thinking about it. Like, when the last time they actually had the first round bye?
They didn't have a first. They weren't the number one seed. They was the number 2 seed.
The number 2 seed when they still had them, And now if they get that first bye, and like you were saying, that flock at M&T Bank, the Ravens are different at home. This ain't do you think that Super Bowl year with the Joe Flacco when they went on 4 games in a row?
Yeah.
This is a different Ravens team. No. Like, they consistent all around, especially the run game. Even with the injuries on defense, they still consist. That offense is hot. Lamar, like you said, look how good he's playing. And within the division, like you said, they're the only team where you can look at if they lose. You'll say, we're not worried about them because you know what they're going to do next week. But with the other teams, if they lose, there's like a certain problem of why they're losing.
Here is going to be huge. And Justin Herbert's going to get one more opportunity coming back the other way.
3rd and 3. Oh, and lost it, but held on to by Flowers, who will take it to the 10 and the 5 and to the end zone for a touchdown. Zay Flowers, number 2. And scores the penalty kick. Goal!
But what's the Ravens' 3 losses?
Two on the division.
The Colts, the Steelers, and Browns.
Like, you know, they're not.
All games that they had the lead and then blew.
No, I was about to say I thought all 3 losses at home because 2 out of them 3 is at home. So I actually think they're a better road team than the whole team.
I just
that
think
Ravens spot could be as loud as they want to in the first half. But
that's true, but the teams they were playing on the road were less than the opponents were like less good. What's the part I'm trying to say? The opponents weren't that good that they played on the road that they played at home. Mm-hmm. Like they beat the Cardinals on the road.
They beat the Cardinals.
They beat the Browns with PJ Walker on the road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they beat the.
And they won they beat Cincinnati on the road, but they won the Titans in a across these games. Yeah, so we all agree that the Baltimore Ravens are currently the best team. In my opinion, they might be the best team in the AFC.
Yeah, like I said, I think they're the best team in the AFC. Of course, they keep going with the. I just feel like it's a lot of dick riding with the Chiefs, basically. Like,
that's what I'm
this
say.
is the best defense from our
I'm about to say I
home
disagree,
ever had. Like they go from 1 week trying to praise Mahomes, but at the same time downplay his receivers. Like, nigga, if Kelsey got 60 yards and you got 220, somebody else is fucking doing something. Don't just keep downplaying niggas like they not doing something.
Right? You doing
like, but then on the next week come back and say, oh, Mahomes is trying everything he can. Now we saying fuck the wide receivers and we saying the defense is playing spectacular. Chris Jones and Nick Bolton and Drew. Stop. They pretty good. And they'll always be like that. The same way y'all looked at Peyton on the Colts. Every year, y'all knew the Colts was going to be a 10-win team. When Drew Brees was on the Saints, when Phillip Rivers was on
you always know they're going to be a 10-win team.
As long as their franchise quarterback was healthy, they were going to be there. And that's the same thing I see. Like, that's what I see with the Chiefs. It doesn't matter what kind of, like, let's not forget, there were years when the fucking Peyton and Brady had complete bombs as receivers.
Okay.
But they still made shit happen.
Both of them made Super Bowls with receivers I don't even know.
The fuck is Patrick Mahomes doing anything different for me to be so serious about them? This is getting on my nerves. It's like the most talked about team at the fucking Cowboys is the fucking Chiefs.